How do hash marks impact football field goal accuracy? Have you ever wondered how the lines on a football field affect a kicker's success? The hash marks, those short lines that run down the field, play a big role in field goal accuracy. Their placement directly influences the angle at which a kicker approaches the goalposts. In the past, National Football League hash marks were set wider apart, which meant kickers often faced extreme angles when attempting field goals. This made it much harder to score. In 1972, the NFL decided to narrow the hash marks, bringing them closer to the center of the field. This change allowed kickers to have a more straightforward shot at the goalposts, which improved their chances of making the kick. When the hash marks were narrowed, it reduced the number of attempts from awkward angles. As a result, the overall percentage of successful field goals increased. Kickers now had a better opportunity to make their kicks because they were not forced to deal with challenging angles as often. From a statistics standpoint, this adjustment is reflected in the data. After the hash marks were moved, field goal success rates went up. Kickers faced fewer difficult angles, which contributed to their improved accuracy. While the distance of the kick is still a major factor in determining success, the angle created by the hash mark location also plays a significant role. Kicker statistics often take into account both the distance of the kick and the angle. For instance, a kicker's effectiveness is not just about how far they can kick but also how the angle affects their chances of making the kick. When the ball is spotted closer to the center hash marks, it is statistically easier for kickers to score. For coaches and special teams, understanding how hash marks impact field goals is essential. This knowledge helps them decide when to attempt kicks and from which side of the field to position the ball. It also influences kicker training and strategy. Kickers can perform better when they know they will be kicking from a more favorable angle. In summary, the placement of hash marks significantly impacts field goal accuracy by changing the angle of the kick. The narrowing of these marks has led to better kicking percentages, as kickers now face fewer difficult angles. This change has been reflected in kicker statistics, showing improved success rates after the adjustment in the early 1970s. The relationship between hash mark placement and kick distance is key to understanding and optimizing field goal performance.